Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm really happy you're here because today we're going to talk about something that many English learners experience: fear. The fear of speaking English. The fear of making mistakes. The fear of being judged. Have you ever wanted to say something in English, but you stopped yourself? Maybe you thought, what if I say it wrong, or what if people laugh at me? You're not alone. Millions of people feel the same way. And I used to feel the same too. But here's the truth: fear is not your enemy. Fear is actually a sign that you care. It means you want to do well. And today, in this video, we're going to talk about how to overcome that fear, step by step. I'll also share some simple English speaking practice that you can do every day, even if you're shy, nervous, or just starting out. So stay with me until the end, because by the time we finish, I want you to feel more confident, more prepared, and more ready to speak English with the world. Let's begin. Part 1: Understanding the fear. Let's first understand why we fear speaking English. When we speak in our native language, we don't think much, right? Words just come out naturally. But when we try to speak in English, we start thinking about grammar, pronunciation, and whether our words sound correct. Our brain becomes busy and we start to feel nervous. This fear often comes from three things: fear of making mistakes, fear of being judged by others, fear of not being understood. Let's talk about each one. First, the fear of making mistakes. Many learners think, I must speak perfectly. But here's the truth: no one speaks perfectly. Even native English speakers make mistakes. What matters is communication, not perfection. If people understand you, you are already successful. Second, the fear of being judged. Maybe someone laughed at your accent once. Maybe you felt embarrassed in class. That feeling stays with you and it makes you quiet. But here's the thing: most people are not judging you. In fact, many people respect you for learning another language. And third, the fear of not being understood. Sometimes we speak, but others ask, sorry, or can you repeat that? That can hurt your confidence. But it's okay. Even native speakers repeat themselves all the time. It's normal in every language. So, if you understand these fears, you can start to face them. Part 2: My story, how I faced my fear. Let me share a small story. When I started learning English, I was very shy. I understood words, I could read and write, but speaking was so difficult. My heart used to race whenever I had to say something in English. Once, in a class, my teacher asked me to introduce myself in English. I stood up, but my mind went blank. I forgot simple words like student and school. Everyone looked at me. I felt embarrassed. After that, I didn't want to speak again. But later, I realized something important: I could not learn to speak without speaking. If I stayed silent, nothing would change. So I started practicing alone. I spoke to myself in English. I described what I was doing. I am washing the dishes, I am walking to school, I am watching TV. I practiced like that every day. Slowly, I became more comfortable. The first time I spoke with someone in English and they understood me, I felt proud. That small success gave me more confidence. The lesson here is simple: your fear will not disappear in one day. But each small step, each small success, will make it smaller and smaller. Part 3. Simple English Practice for Fearless Speaking. Now, let's talk about some simple ways you can practice speaking, even if you're afraid. First, speak alone. Yes, talk to yourself. You can do this anytime, anywhere. Describe your actions, your day, your feelings. For example, I am making breakfast. I feel tired today. I am going to work. I want to learn more English. These sentences may sound simple, but they train your brain to think in English. Second, use the mirror method. Stand in front of a mirror and speak. Look at yourself as you talk. Pretend you are speaking to someone else. This helps you feel more natural and confident. For example, you can say, "Hi, how are you? My name is Ria. I live in Mumbai. I work in an office. I like listening to music." Say it again and again until it feels easy. Third, record your voice. This is very powerful. When you listen to your own English, you'll notice your pronunciation and rhythm. You'll hear what sounds good and what needs work. Over time, you'll hear improvement, and that will make you proud. Fourth, shadow English speakers. Shadowing means listening to someone speaking English and repeating what they say at the same time. You can find short videos, podcasts, or dialogues. Don't worry if you can't catch every word. Just follow the rhythm and tone. For example, if you hear, "Good morning. How are you today?" you repeat, "Good morning. How are you today?" This builds confidence and improves pronunciation naturally. Part 4. Simple Speaking Practice. Let's do it together. Now, let's do a small practice together. I'll say a sentence, and you can repeat it after me. This will help you speak confidently and naturally. Let's start with daily conversation. Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. What about you? I'm good, just a little tired. Where are you from? I'm from India. Oh, that's nice. Let's try another short conversation. What do you do? I'm a student. Oh, what do you study? I study English. That's great. How long have you been learning? For 1 year. Wow, your English is really improving. Thank you. Now let's try some simple daily life sentences you can use anytime. I woke up early today. I made breakfast for my family. I went to work. I spoke with my colleagues. I came home and watched TV. I feel tired, but it was a good day. Simple, right? But very powerful. These kinds of sentences build your fluency. The more you say them, the faster English will come to your mind. Part 5. How to change your mindset about fear. Let's now talk about mindset. The way you think about speaking English changes everything. If you think, "I'm bad at English," your mind will agree with that. But if you say, "I'm learning English and I'm improving every day," your mind will support that too. So change your thoughts. Stop saying, "I'm afraid." Start saying, "I'm learning." Remember, speaking English is a skill, not a test. You are not trying to be perfect. You are trying to communicate. If someone doesn't understand you, that's okay. Repeat slowly. Smile. Use gestures. Communication is about connection, not correctness. Let's also remove one word from your learning, mistake. Instead, say practice. Every mistake is practice. Every time you speak, you are improving. The people who speak well today are not the ones who were perfect from the beginning. They are the ones who practiced, failed, and tried again. You can do the same. Part 6. Real-life practice scenarios. Let's talk about some real-life situations where you can practice English and overcome fear. Situation 1. Ordering food. If you go to a cafe, try speaking in English. For example, "Hi, can I have a coffee, please? I'd like a sandwich. How much is it? Thank you very much." Simple phrases, but each time you say them, you grow more confident. Situation 2. At work or school. Speak small English sentences with your friends or colleagues. For example, "Good morning. How was your weekend? Can you help me with this? I'll send you the file. See you tomorrow." Even if you only use short sentences, you are practicing. Situation 3. Online practice. You can join online language groups or find friends on social media who also want to practice English. Start with short texts or voice messages. You'll be surprised how friendly and supportive other learners are. Remember, the more you use English in real life, the less fear you will feel. Part 7. Building confidence step by step. Confidence is not something you are born with, it's something you build. Think of it like climbing stairs. Each time you speak, each time you practice, you take one step higher. Here are 3 small steps you can take starting today. Speak one English sentence every day. Even if it's short, say it out loud. Learn one new word each day and use it in a sentence. Celebrate your progress. Even small improvements matter. You might not notice your growth day by day, but after a few months, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. Also, remember that confidence is not about being loud or perfect. It's about being comfortable with who you are even when you make mistakes. You can say, "I don't speak perfect English, but I can communicate." That's real confidence. Part 8. Motivation. You're not alone. Before we finish, I want to remind you, you are not alone in this journey. Every English learner in the world feels fear at some point. Even the most fluent speakers once struggled. Your journey might be slow, but it's steady. Every time you open your mouth to speak English, you are improving your future. You are building courage. You should be proud of yourself for trying. Imagine yourself 1 year from now, speaking confidently, expressing your thoughts freely, understanding others easily. That version of you is possible. You just have to keep going. Conclusion. So today we talked about fear, the fear of speaking English, and how you can overcome it with small, daily practice. Remember, fear is normal. It means you care, but you don't have to let it stop you. Start small. Speak to yourself. Use simple sentences. Make mistakes proudly. The more you practice, the more natural English will become. And one day, you'll realize that the fear is gone, replaced by confidence and joy. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel for more English practice videos like this. I'll see you in the next video. Keep practicing, keep believing, and keep speaking, because your English journey is just beginning.